Hey guys, how you doing? And welcome to today's VinnyChat 101 session.
Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you indeed. Got a really nice session planned for you today, guys, all about the power of VinnyChat. Guys, hopefully you're not new to these webinars. Hopefully you're a repeat, repeat customer, repeat visitor.
You say a repeat offender, weren't you?
To the Matt and Amy show. But if you don't, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Matt. I am part of our customer success team here at Vinnie.
Hey guys, my name's Amy and I'm part of the growth team at Vinnie. So thank you so much for spending a bit of time with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Amy, how are you feeling today? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being awesome, 1 being awful, let us know.
You know, Matt, I'm always, circling at 8, but then as soon as I'm on these webinars with you, I automatically get, knocked up a notch or 2 listening to your positivity. You're always very upbeat, so I'm gonna start 9.5.
Let's go. That's good. Let's go.
Room for improvement.
Room for improvement. We've got 20 minutes to turn that around. Guys, let us know in the chat. There should be a chat on the right hand side. It will let you know. It'll ask a question. How you feeling? 1 to 10. Let us know.
Yeah. How are you?
Well, I'm always a 10, right? My answer's always 10. So today I'm not going to be a 10. I'm going to be a 9 today. I'm feeling a 9, not 10. Yeah.
All right, got some work to do.
Yeah, we have got some work to do. I need to come off this session flying off the walls at 10.
All right, no pressure, guys. Keep us entertained in the chat. Got a joke? Put it in. See if you can get Matt up to a 10.
Absolutely. Cool, guys. Hopefully you can hear us and see us, and you're feeling 7, 8, 9, 10, and beyond, which is good. Today's session is all about VinnyChat. So if you're not using VinnyChat, or maybe you're using it a little bit and don't really know what it is, VinnyChat is just so good. It's an instant collaboration, communication, productivity tool. Okay, it's great for working from home. It's great for hybrid working in the office, working from home, or it's great if you're all in the office and you've got global offices and you want to be, communicating in real time. What we're going to run through is basically the power of VinnyChat. So how we can tag records, shout outs, one-click Zoom, push notifications, the mobile app. There's absolutely all sorts to run through. Amy, 20 minutes or so. It's not a huge webinar today. 25 minutes, I imagine, if that.
Yeah, 20 minutes. There's a lot to cover because the product is, there's so much to do and the benefits that you can get out of it, but it's easy to set up. It's easy to implement. So we want to take you through all of the good stuff and, those immediate takeaways so that you can download and update the VChat, get it on your phones, get the updates, and yeah, start using it straight away. So I reckon we crack on, show what we got.
Cool, perfect. And again, for as Amy mentioned, for setting it up for our generation, for new generation of recruitment, millennials and what. Amy, are you a millennial? Are you part of that?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Oh, I didn't know when does it cut off? I know I am.
80s, I think. Thank you.
Okay. Well, anyway, the new generation of it's just this is what we want.
Right, so not off to a good start. I'm now a 8.2.
Right, let's jump into it before I offend anyone else. Right, so we're in. So guys, in terms of how we find it, how we set it up, it's in Vincere. To log into your Vincere account as normal, your Vincere URL, and then it's this little bubble up here. So top right hand corner, you've got this bubble icon, you've got chat, you've got groups, you've got shout outs, and you've got SMS if you are using our Twilio integration for the text as well. And what you do, click through to it, and that just opens up in a new tab. Really, really easy. It opens a new tab, and then there you go. We're first going to explain what you're looking at here, and then we'll kind of go through functionality and show you live how it works. But essentially, I'm now on the chat window. So top left-hand corner, this is my private chats. And I've got threads, I've got recently read, I've got direct messages, so Amy, Eloise, and Graham. And then this is my main body here. So you're probably looking at this. And if you use things like Slack or Amy, what else is there? Teams, WhatsApp, any of these messages. Okay, Eloise, hey mate, there we go. Any of these messaging tools are apps that you use, it's all built into Vincere, okay? And this is my thread. So hello, me and Eloise having a chat. You can put in, so hey, if you just said hey mate to me, so I reply. Don't want to annoy the boss. You can put chats in there, you can put emojis, GIFs, you can start Zooms. And again, we'll show you this throughout the session. We just want to kind of set the scene first of what this is. So you've got your direct messages, Eloise, Amy, Graham. We've got things like groups. Okay, so this is where you can have both private and public groups. Great if you've got multi offices or multi teams, or you're this huge enterprise business, or even if you're 10, 15 users, it's still useful to have your groups and teams. Essentially, you've got your private groups, so you set these up. So I can go through and I can say, hey, I want to set a private group which is Matt and Amy, and Matt and Amy's top top billers. Just making this up as I go. There we go. Private, me and Amy, create, and that's it. So that's now our private channel. We can add more people if we want later on, but now I can go through there and say, hey Amy, how's your billing going? And then I'm going to put a money emoji. Real time, done. I haven't had to write an email or get lost in long email threads. Straight away, 5 seconds, I'm now in a communication with Amy in this top billers group, and also anybody else in that group as well. So it might not just be me and Amy, it might be a few of us in there, and we're all, celebrating our wins together.
Yeah,
that's
and
in terms of...
I'm using the app. So on my phone, I've just had a notification that not only have I been, added to a new group, see that Matt sent me a message. Don't know if he's riling me up because he's got, good billings going, seeing what I've got, up my sleeve. But I can now respond to him either on my phone, on the desktop, out and about, and make sure that, I'm keeping him on his toes as well.
Absolutely. So this is private groups. We've then got public, which is the same concept, but now this is public across the whole business. So, for example, we've got compliance, we've got fantasy football, like Ibiza office, London office. You can set anything you want, guys. Absolutely any group you want, that you want the whole business in it, you can set these up. So I could go in here and say compliance team. We've got Monica Geller's past the compliance, which is great, and we're happy about that. And there's a GIF in there. We've got Ginny needs a few things she needs to take a look at. And then what you can do in here, which is really, really cool, is you can click through. So, for example, I can click Monica. That takes me straight to Monica's profile. It's like, in one click. And now I'm straight away, I'm on Monica's profile. I can check the activities, the emails, the notes. I can do actions against her. And when I'm kind of done on Monica's profile, I can press the X and I'm straight back to where I was. Okay, so you don't get this functionality with a Slack or a WhatsApp or a Teams because it's not baked into your CRM or all your data sync. VinnyChat is baked into your core platform, so all your data is shared amongst the business. So those are our public groups. We've then got things like shoutouts as well. So shoutouts they're kind of a new concept. So you don't really have shoutouts in Slack or Teams or WhatsApp, but we've created these from customer feedback in a way that, with work from home businesses or hybrids or global businesses, you want to celebrate wins together. Every time you've made a placement or you want to shout out someone's birthday, you don't want to be on like a long email thread with hundreds of people. You want to just do it in one place. And you want people to see it on the web and on their phone. And this is exactly what this is. So, for example, I could go through and I could create a theme. So the theme might be birthdays. Okay. So if I can spell birthdays right, it's actually really hard, to type and talk at the same time.
It's not, Matt.
Well, it is for me. Birthdays, and I might add everyone. I might add the whole business into birthday shout outs, and that's now our theme. So every time we have a birthday, what I can do is I can share a shout out. So I can say, it's Amy, it's your birthday today, by the way. So
thank you very much. I'm not a millennial anymore.
Happy birthday, cake. And again, look how easy I'm doing this with emojis and things like that. Cake, and then I'm going to put, no, that's it. I'm just going to happy birthday. I was going to put Monica Geller says happy birthday to you, which I could tag a candidate in, but wait, I'm getting too ahead.
Upload a file there, like a nice birthday voucher to ASOS
birthday
or something.
Voucher.
That's what you could do.
That's a great shout. Maybe not ASOS, maybe I don't know, TK Maxx or like.
Come on, I need some candles. No, ASOS or Apple.
True, Apple could be a shout. What I'll do, I'll give you an apple emoji as like a little, what are you going to get for your birthday?
Great dad joke there. Thank you.
There you go. But again, that's it, guys. Now, the whole business globally knows it's Amy's birthday. So people come in here, they can, happy birthday, Amy, best wishes all about. So it's not like necessarily work, like, the groups, the way you're doing your business, your day-to-day, your work. Shout-outs are just a place to celebrate, a place to be
virtual pat on the back.
That's it. Wow, Amy, that's great. A virtual pat on the back. I'm going to use that.
Take it. Take it.
Virtual high five, though, I prefer.
All right, virtual high five. That's better.
Version 2.0. Cool. So that's your shout outs. You've got new placements, top billers, the lot. You've got threads in here, recently read. You've got notifications in here as well. So I can then see if I've enabled my notifications that, oh wow, Amy, you've been busy. Phoebe Buffet and Rachel Green are now project managers or business partners. And another one, Monica.
What can I say? Making that money. Look at that top billers. That top billers chat again. I told you I had something up the sleeve.
And again, that's happening, guys, on the web app, but also on the mobile. So I'm getting, my watch is absolutely going crazy because I'm getting pinged by Amy because she's just so hungry for billing, and I'm getting
notified everywhere.
straight
you can't
away.
Get away from us. If you've got smartphone, watch, what else can you get?
Which is
Laptop,
great, right? You know,
iPad.
you want to celebrate successes, and I want to know if she's making money, because if she's making money, we're making money, we're growing our business, and we're getting to the next level. So it really is that true, 360 communication tool. You've got
that
SMS.
Top biller shout out as well. That is going to be, it's going to drive some competition, because if you can put weight behind what those shout outs are, have that top biller ones, and you can see, you get a notification, you think you're at the top, and Ginny or Matt has just signed a deal. Well, you're going to, get back to your desk and, get on the phone to clients and see what's going on and being held accountable. It's, I don't think we can take that for granted, being able to see what other people are doing to, get us motivated.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody wants to be the bottom of the board, right? Everybody wants to be here getting shouted out globally every day. That's what people want, right? That's what we're hungry for. Cool. And then you've got SMS, which is Twilio. So if you are doing text and you're using our Twilio integration, this is where they're kind of sitting. So you can go through and send text. I haven't actually got any in here, but you can go through and you can create a new message to anybody you've got a mobile number for. So Gwen, I could go and text Gwen Stefani, might give her a text if she wants to come to one of our parties, do some singing for us.
What, you've missed the best thing, I think, Matt.
What?
To me, I think you've missed the best thing. Zoom.
Yeah, well, I'm getting onto that. I haven't missed it. I've just not got to it yet.
Well,
but we'll show it now.
Keeping the best till last, then.
Best till last.
I think it's the best. It's the best in there. If you jump into our top billers chat, you can connect your Zoom into it.
All over the place, yeah. Right, where are we? So compliance.
Matt and Amy's top billers.
I can't see it for the life of me,
Two
don't know if
things
I'm being
above.
blind.
You are being blind. Move your mouse about 1 inch up. Matt and Amy's top billers.
There. Sorry, yeah, I honestly couldn't see it. Sorry. Right. Matt and Amy's top billers.
Oh my goodness me. You are an 8 or something today. You're not on form. But yeah, I've connected my Zoom to VinnyChat. So I can send a link. I don't have to go elsewhere. I don't have to go onto my Outlook. I don't have to have another app open anywhere. It's just embedded natively. I just hit that little Zoom button down at the bottom, the little blue one with the camera on it, and it automatically just sends a link. No shortcuts needed. One click of a button creates a Zoom link. And you can send that to individuals. You see I send it to a group. So you can jump on an end of meeting debrief call very quickly. So powerful, such a time saver, and it's just in that one place.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good little tool. That I would click this, guys, but I think it'll boot us out of our webinar now. So all you would do is click join Zoom meeting, and again, so Amy sent that one to me. If I want to start one for the group, I would just left click start Zoom, and then essentially I'll log into my account, and then it will send the details. When you've logged in once, it will stay sticky, so you have to log in every single time, or maybe like every 90 days you'd have to re-log in, re-authenticate. And then you basically just start the Zoom. It's absolutely fantastic, which is really, really good. In terms of now, you kind of know the different areas. You've got private chat, you've got group, you've got shout outs, notifications, SMS. Let's actually jump in to show you kind of how you would use, VinnyChat. So I'm going to go into chat, top left, and I'm going to go into my chat with Amy. Okay, look at these GIFs in there as well. So essentially, let's start from kind of left to right along the bottom. So if I'm talking to Amy, so hi, Amy, how's you? Happy B-Day, by the way. Okay, so I've just sent now that message to Amy. She gets that in real time on the web and on her mobile phone and her Apple Watch and things like that. And she's typing. Look at that. Quick on the mark. You can see at the bottom, Amy Street is typing. Thanks, Matt. There we go. She's still typing. I'm intrigued to see what she's going to say next. If I want to, for example, add a Vincere entity or file, I can do that. So I can say left click, and I can append a candidate. So I can say, oh, Amy, that candidate we spoke about last week, I think she's called Gwen Stefani. okay, I can actually share that candidate directly to Amy. So I can just left click, okay, and then enter. And that's now basically just hyperlinked Gwen Stefani's URL to Amy. So all Amy has to now do is click through, again, on the mobile app or on the web app, to that link, and it'll take her straight to the profile. So it could be for something like, hey, you got a missed call today from a candidate or a contact, or any candidates for this job. I'm really struggling for, candidates for the role. You might want to append a company or a placement. You might want to say, oh, congratulations on, what have we got in here, on the placement you made last week, on the project manager role. Well done, round of applause type thing. So you can share placements. The really, really nice one is you can append files as well. So you might not necessarily use this private individual chat. Where you would use this is things like compliance channels. So I'm just going to very quickly go into my groups. I'm going to go into the compliance team. And if I now want to share a particular file, so Amy, which is a candidate where we've got a file that you need to see in the compliance team?
Let's go with Michael Walters.
Okay, cool. So I append a file. I'm going to search for his name, so Michael Walters, and then it's this top candidate here. Left click. The difference now, though, is I'm not sharing his profile. I'm sharing any files from there. So I can now click through to any of these files. There's loads in there, and I can now actually add that directly to here. So now the compliance team can see the file straight away. They've not got to go into Vincere and search for Michael and go to the files tab and view it and download it and put it on their computer. It's there straight away. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's amazing for contract and temp placements where time is of the essence and you've got a document that's expiring or needs to be verified, and you can say, hey, compliance team, Michael's on site in half an hour. Can you sign off on his white card or his DBS? Send it over. Path of least resistance for the compliance team, so they don't need to go around searching for it. Do that for them. Send it over, get them to verify it and get Michael compliant and working. And, that speed of turnaround is just amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And that's really, these bits now, guys, is where VinnyChat comes to life. The first part is very, very similar to WhatsApp, which a lot of customers use, or Teams or Slack, but you don't get this little tool here in any of those tools. And this is where VinnyChat really comes to life and creates that collaboration within your CRM and Vinnie. Cool. So that's adding files and entities. You've then got files from your computer. So as you'd expect, that just takes you to your computer. You upload anything you want from your shared drive, private, group, public chats. You've got app mentions. So I might say, Amy, Amy, did you manage to sort that file, please? And then she gets that notification. She can then share the file with me if she needs in the compliance team. Job done. Haven't had to even go on email or leave Vincere. That's quite simple. I've mentioned we've got shout outs. Again, if you want to do a shout out like we saw, like a birthday shout out or something in this group, feel free to do that with this one here. We've got emojis. So again, you can click through, you can search, which again is really, really quite good. The fact that you can just come in here and search for money, or you can search for weather, anything you want, and they all come up, which so you don't have to
my
scroll
favorite's
through for
the muscle.
Is that what? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there
Muscle.
he is.
I'll give you one now, just to humor.
Thank you very
there
much.
There you go. We've got
Appreciate
GIFs. So GIFs are great, and again, it's just we talk about that new generation of recruiters, where it's a bit fun, a bit silly. It's a really nice way to. We use them all the time internally, globally, just to have a bit of fun and just really. I don't know what the word is, Amy. They're just to describe them. They're just great, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just motivating, I guess.
Yeah,
engaging.
Engaging. Just takes it away from like, oh, everything's just work, deadlines, email. Imagine like getting a GIF on an email. It's just like it wouldn't work. But on here, like it's great. He's verified. He's good to go. We're going to celebrate. Job done. And it's easy. And again, you don't have to pay for any of these GIFs. We've got a library of literally thousands and thousands and thousands of GIFs. And all you do is you either press the icon or you do /GIF. So for all these commands, you can just do a command or you can do the button. So if you like kind of the keyboard, you can do GIF. And then, for example, put what should we put? Should we put Vincere? Should we see what Vincere comes up with? Or
yeah, we got a Vincere GIF.
I don't think we do, but we can shuffle through them and see. There you go. That guy absolutely loves Vincere.
All right.
And you can shuffle through, guys.
Slicing, making deals, making money.
Making deals, making money. So you can shuffle through each one. Shuffle through that one quickly. Again, guys, these are
private collection.
So you can keep shuffling through these and it will just show you whatever relates to Vincere or the word you put from the database from Giphy. And again, I think we'll go with these two. That's Matt and Amy, the winners.
Yeah, absolutely. There we are.
So that's your GIFs. That's quite handy. And then the Zoom we obviously talked about, you just left click and that will start a Zoom. Really, really nice and easy. Guys, if you've made a mistake or you need to edit a message or delete it, what you can do is you can click through. So for example, this one here, and I can add a reaction to it. This is quite cool. If you've ever used Slack before, you can add a reaction to that message. So if you've got like 100 people in a chat and you don't necessarily want to reply with text, you don't really want to say anything, but you want to give them a virtual high five or a thumbs up. So this one from Verified here, Amy, I could just say thumb.
Yeah, thanks.
And now I haven't had to say anything. This is like millennial emoji talk. But now I've given my
You're like,
thumbs up.
end of conversation, acknowledged.
End of conversation, job done. You know, I might put a little smiley in there. So I might just do, is it called smile? Smile. And now, and everyone can put these on. You can have as many as you want. And again, we use this, you know, just to show you real life examples internally. In our kind of new customer channel, we're always putting like emojis and GIFs, and it's just fun. We're celebrating wins together, even though we've got 6 offices globally and loads of people. We all
Everyone
feel
puts
like
their
one.
little flag where they are, what nationality they are.
And again, you can come in here,
really
you can search UK, you know, in Australia, you've got, we might put a kangaroo on here as well, shall we? Everything's in there. It's unbelievable, to be honest. You can see how excited we are about VinnyChat. It's just great. It's just such a good tool. So that's your.
But you can also edit as well. You can edit it. So if you, you know, make a spelling error, morale support, for example, you could go in and, you know, not look like an idiot, go in and update yourself, make sure that it's right. You could reply in the thread as well. So if you just want to,
this is good, isn't it?
Yeah, the reply in thread is so good. So just, you know, acknowledge that one point without, you know, everyone having to see everything, and it's specific for that piece. There's a lot of functionality that you'd be familiar with on your WhatsApps, on your Slacks, on your Teams, but being able to bring it all in to this one place just makes it so, you know, streamlined. Basically, again, it's that one source of truth to have everything for your consultants to see. But GIFs, reply and thread, Matt's a happy boy.
I am. And like the benefit of this, guys, because some of you might not be familiar with threads unless you've used something like Slack in the past, is this is a busy channel, right? A lot of people in this channel. I don't want to keep replying and making it busy. I don't want the noise in the main body. So now essentially me and Amy are having our own, like I've said you do that, and then I've gone through and said thanks, put a GIF in there, and it's not cluttered up the main body, but you can see the thread. So again, that's a really powerful one as well. So it doesn't get really messy. What else have we got in here? So we've got reaction, we've got markers on red if you want to read it again later on. Maybe you've been on the train coming in and you've seen it, but you want to action it later. You might mark it as on red. You've got reply and thread. You've got edit the message, which then comes up with edited, so you know, and then also delete. If you want to delete it, it'll also delete the message as well.
And don't forget as well, if you go into that eye icon in the top right hand corner, you'll be just up there, you'll be able to see information about that chat. So you'll be able to add people easily. You'll be able to see any files that had been uploaded from there. You'll be able to take actions if you wanted to. So again, it's not just, you know, making the channel, it's managing that channel as well, being able to easily find things that are previous there, notifications for that channel. So a lot of it can be, you know, user specific. Maybe you want to be aware of that channel, but you don't need to be notified every single time someone chats in it. Just, you know, get to it when you have time, because you said, you know, if people are replying, you're busy, you just need to know your app mentions, you know, come in and manage your own notifications from here.
Yeah, but I've muted quite a lot of channels, so I'm guilty of that because there's just far too many. So a lot are muted. Cool, and that's hopefully, guys, you're on the chat and you're putting questions. You're seeing the power of VinnyChat. At the end of the day, it's a two-way communication tool, but there's just so much more to it, and it's so easy. There's no train. You don't need any training for this, right? You just need to know, you know, where to go, i.e., the bottom left, top left, or right left, right left, top right, and then you're in. That's the whole platform. Final few housekeeping bits. In terms of a few settings, if you go to the top left hand corner and click on your little emoji, your little face, you can opt in or out of notifications. If you're going on a holiday, you might just want to mute everything, because remember, your mobile is going to be going off. You might just want to mute it and then come back to it when you come back from holiday. You might want certain things to be switched off. So you might not want to know when new jobs have been added because that's just not relevant, but you might want to know when placements or interviews or whatever it may be. So you can opt in and out of this. You can switch between dark mode and light mode. Personally, I really, really like dark mode, but
the light mode is quite bright once you've been in dark mode for so long. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's the same concept. It's just white and dark. I like the dark, but I do understand the white is nice as well. You've got messages here, files, and then any issues you can contact us via our support team. And that's pretty much it. The final bit though, save best for last, is this also works with the mobile app. This is two-way with our Vinnie mobile app. And we're going to show you. We're going to show you right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up the Vincere mobile app on, where are we? Give me 2 seconds. Right, Amy, you have to help me with this. Can you see my... Can you see
no,
my
I can't see it.
mobile?
I can see it now. Yeah.
Okay, great. So guys, I'm emulating the Vincere mobile app now. So this is the live mobile app on my computer. And if I go into the app and I go through to Comms Hub, this is it. This is exactly what we see here on the web app on the mobile. So I can go into, let's say, Amy. And there we go. There's Gwen. So I can say, hi, Amy. Send. You've got all the same options. You've got the add entities there, the appending placements. You've got
the difference is
you've got
the photos from here, so you can actually send photos from your phone from here as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to access because this is my live phone here, so I'm going to not now. But you can do from your phone. You can do files from your phone. You can do app mentions. Oh, this is really good as well. Hopefully, it should work. Let's try it. Right, let's allow this. Let's allow this. Hi, Amy. I would like to have a meeting with you tomorrow at 9 a.m. if that's okay with you? Question mark. How good is that?
Look at that. Don't even have to type anything anymore. Just talk.
Hands-free, like that is, if anyone said hands-free, that is hands-free. And I can now send a GIF, great. And again, you wouldn't, this is, just remember guys, this is my mobile now, I'm just showing it on my computer. So this is me on my mobile talking in and saying, if we're doing another one, hi Amy, well done on the last placement, comma, also happy birthday today, exclamation mark, have a great day, full stop. And then there we go. Okay. And with my accent as well, I talk very, very fast. It has picked it up, I think, word to word. There's no mistake there, is there? Even my punctuation, grammar, perfect. So there we go.
I wish it was my birthday today.
Maybe at some point. It'll come. Happens once a year, right? So it'll come around at some point. So that is the mobile app. So the functionality is exactly the same. You've still got the little eye there. You've still got, it's literally a mini version. It's the exact same. But you're just on the mobile app. So have a play around with that. I think that's it. Amy, anything we've missed on it?
No,
I think
that's pretty much it. Yeah, what I would say is make sure that photo is pulling through from your user settings. So make sure your photo's, updated so people can see who you are. Connect your Zoom link if you do use Zoom. Really easy to communicate internally. And start using it. Get the app downloaded. Yeah, start download the app on your phone if you haven't. As Matt just showed you, it's so easy to communicate on the move. And the benefit of this is everything sits back in Vincere. Everything is in one place. So powerful. And that appending of files and documents is for compliance. I mean, there's other reasons to use it, but for me, compliance. I'm like, how speedy is that to get documents out to the relevant people?
Yeah,
amazing.
Absolutely. I've just realized we've missed one massive feature that's looking right at us. The top bar, the search.
Oh, the bloody search.
The search. You can search the entire of VinnyChat in here, and we've just finished now, guys. Have a great day. So, what should we do? Just do Gwen. It searches messages, people, groups, themes in here. But for example, if we go through, let's just do what we talked about today. We talked about birthday, not birthday. Birthday, there's messages. So I put birthday, and it's come up with messages between birthdays, shout out, Vinnie Love, Amy Street. Themes have come up, so you can search the entire thing as well, which again is great. I'm guilty of this. Whenever we've shared a password for something, I can't remember it. I'll go in and I'll put the Vincere password and then I'll find it from the archives from like 3 years ago, and it'll come up with the password.
I remember that conversation we had 3 weeks ago about one very specific thing, but I can't remember who I spoke to, what channel it was in, or when it was. Help.
And there you go. That is your help. Search VinnyChat. So that's I was going to say the final thing, but there's not. The final thing, guys, is just if you're eager to get this set up and you're wondering how you can do this, it's all driven from inside your Vincere account. And one of your users, so your lead super user in the business, if you can't see this little chat, it means it's not been activated. All your lead super user has to do is go into settings, go into marketplace, and then you've got a tile in here called Vinny Comms Hub, I think. Yeah, Vincere Comms Hub, VinnyChat, and then just toggle it on, and that's it. The rest, you just set your account up and go.
I know you said final thing, but I've just remembered one more final thing is if you are in the ATS or you're in the job or you are in a contact record, you can actually share to VinnyChat from here. So if you use Gwen, you've selected her, you've spoken to her on the phone, she's at interview stage. In the actions, you'll see share to VinnyChat. Again, it just picks up her profile. You choose where you want to send it to. You can search compliance team, you can search whatever, select it and send her from there. So you don't need to go into comms to send the record. You just can do it from the ATS or the CRM itself. So again, because it's connected both ways, you can do it from either way. But it's one of those things I wanted to point out because, yeah, you could be in the ATS and need to get some docs over ASAP. So that's the way to do it.
That's great. That's a really good one. That's a really nice end, I think, there. Good. No more? Have we missed anything else? I think that's pretty much.
I'm sure we've missed
guys,
something.
Over to you to play around. Have a play around
Yeah.
and let us know. We'd love to get your feedback, right? This is version 2, I think now. We're always building on it. We're always listening to feedback. We appreciate communication, particularly in a hybrid work from home world, is so key. So we're going to keep making this the best it can be. So don't be shy. Let us know your feedback and we'll keep making this the best it can be for you guys as our customers. Cool, that's it. We're going to finish up, guys, on just very, very quickly. Where are we? On the mobile app. So just make sure you do download the mobile app, because not just because it's great and you can do like Vinny on the mobile, but also for VinnyChat. There's a little kind of teaser here on what you can do on your watch.
I need to get an Apple Watch. I'm still holding on to my Casio.
They're honestly so good. Apple Watches are just like honestly so good. Cool. So that's the app. Download it from the App Store, the Google Play Store. Make sure you get that after this session. It's the first thing you need to do. Webinars. Hopefully you enjoyed the Matt and Amy show. Hopefully you did. I think we need a break.
I love the Matt and Amy show.
Someone else needs to take the reins. But hopefully you did enjoy it and it's been useful. Let us know what you want from us. If you want sessions on compliance or live lists, whatever you want, let us know via our help center and we'll do them. We'll just put them on for you. That's not a problem. These are all the ones we've currently got live and on demand, and we're always building more. If you go to vincere.io/webinars, you can book on. Vincere Training Academy, I would say usually after our sessions, if we do like an intelligence session or compliance, if that looked great today and you want some help, we can do some private training. I really think for VinnyChat, it's so intuitive and self-explanatory. Don't think you need any. That said, though, if you are struggling, do let us know. Don't struggle in silence. Come to us via our help center and just book in literally half an hour with one of our trainers, and we'll get you sorted. Follow us on social, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. We've just revamped our Twitter page. We post all sorts on there. We post some really good stuff, competitions and bits. So make sure you're following us. And I think we can breathe now. Question time. Any final questions in the chat?
Yeah. See, look how much smoother it is when you control the slides. Last time I let us down at this last bit. You're in control. I've learned. And
guys, that's a little insider there. For anyone that was on mine and Amy's last webinar.
Nothing but insults today. I don't even know my name by the end of it.
It was your birthday though, right? Yeah, anyone that was on our last webinar, Amy had the screen and the slides are all over the place. They're in the wrong place. And now I've got the slides and it's much smoother. But I have been messing my words up today. So.
I was learning. Look at me now. Professional.
We'll do the next one. I think we'll wait a few weeks for the next one. We'll find out what people really want and then we'll
let us know what you want. There's so much, and we've got so much coming out as well. And if there's anything that you want to use or you are using, and I think there's more, like potential questions that you have, let us know. Help us build the program of webinars.
Help us help you.
It's demand. We will, film it. So we'll put it out. Let us know.
Cool, perfect. Well, guys, hopefully you've been putting things in the chat. We've got a team of moderators on there answering them, which is good. Any final questions, stick them in there. The recording will be hosted on YouTube after we finish all the live sessions, so I can share that with you if we need. And yeah, thanks for joining. Really, really appreciate your time. Appreciate you're really busy, and happy birthday to Amy. And we'll see you soon at the next one.
Thanks, guys. It's been good hanging out with you, and see you soon.
See you later, guys. Have fun. Remember, Vinny loves
Bye.
you. Bye.